How do? I'm like, really, how do? How are you today? Sunday. Nice pretty day out here today. Supposed to be up in the 60s. So, welcome to Musical Chairs. I tried to introduce you to some good music, not so good music, and music that I have never heard of before in my life. And a few of those have been viewer suggested or subscriber suggested. Um, our daughter gave me a few. So today I'm doing one of my own. And this is one of my favorite bands. And the band is called Foreigner. And the song is Juke Box Hero. One of my one of my favorite songs. Now, Foreigner has a whole shitload of hits. I'm trying to see here. Yeah, I'm trying to see here what ones that you guys might know. There's a whole bunch of them, dude. I mean, like seriously. Um, but anyways, the one we're doing is, like I said, Jukebox Hero. It came off their record Foreigner 4 with a 4 on it. It was released in October of '81 in the UK. In the US, it was January of '82. The B side was "I'm Gonna Win." Okay. Um, Jukebox Hero was written by Lou Gramm and Mick Jones. Now, Lou Gramm is not in Foreigner anymore. Kelly Hansen is the current singer of Foreigner. Now, personally, just me talking out loud, is a band can lose any member except for the singer, and it stays the same. It's the same band. But look at Motley Crue when John Corabi replaced Vince Neil. They sucked. Ticket sales sucked. They had to cancel the tour. There was two guys from Survivor, which is Eye of the Tiger. They had two singers. With few exceptions, you can replace any part of the band member except for the singer, personally. And this is, in my opinion, Kelly Hansen. He does a great job, singing Foreigner, but he's not Lou Gramm. And I'm sure. Oh, and probably one of the most famous ones or popular ones is Journey. The dude, Lou, what is his name? Pinata, something like that. Hold on, I don't want to slaughter his name here, so just give me a second here. I don't want to slaughter his name. Yeah. Emil Pinata. Pinata. It's still Journey, and I know Neil Sean on Facebook. He still says we're still Journey, but dude, no, it's not Journey without Steve Perry. I don't give a shit. You can all freaking day, and I'm sure this, Emil, he does a perfectly good job of singing for Journey, but it's not Steve Perry, man. You cannot replace Steve Perry. I'm sorry. You can argue all day, but your argument is void, in my opinion. Just my opinion only. So, yeah, so Jukebox Hero was, like I said, a song written by Lou Gramm and Mick Jones. Now, I did find a video of the current version of Journey with Kelly Hansen, but to get a realistic version of Jukebox Hero, you need to get Lou Gramm. So I found one of the official video of on Rhino Records of Lou Gramm and Journey. Journey. See, I'm thinking Journey. See, and if you've seen my channel before, I don't believe in cutting and editing shit. So what you see, mistakes and everything, is mistakes. I'm not going to edit a mistake because I called them Journey because I just talked about Journey. So yeah, keeping it real, man. Keeping it real. If you like me keeping it real, please consider subscribing and liking. My channel is free. It doesn't cost you a penny. And I would appreciate it because it does help my channel grow. So I would appreciate it very much. Leave comments below. I will get to some comments today. I work. I don't have time really to do much of anything anymore, except for the weekends. But I'm hopefully by the end of the year I'm going to be out. I'm going to be retired, so I can do this like full time and not worry about trying to squeeze time in. So, without further ado, this is Foreigner, not Journey, Foreigner, and it's Juke Box Hero. So let's see if you guys feel the same way that I do about this. All right, here we go. Here we go. That bass line, man. That bass line, baby. You know it. Peace out, man. Okay, you remember back in the day, you could get a concert ticket for like under $10 and be like on the floor for like 20. A T-shirt. This dude has a Foreigner Head Games tour from '79. Okay. And T-shirts, you can get T-shirts for under $20. We wouldn't see Bon Jovi. I know it's Bon Jovi. I call him Bon Jovi. We saw Bon Jovi at Ford Field in Detroit. Probably 2015, 2016, somewhere in there. He wanted $55 for a freaking T-shirt. That thing had better be made of gold. I am not paying $55 for a concert T-shirt. No freaking way. But yeah, you saw the classic bands for, like I said, under $10, under $20 if you wanted floor seats. A T-shirt was under $20. Beers were like $3 or $4. Now ticket prices, some of the tickets have like outpriced me. I can't afford to spend $125 for one ticket to see somebody. It's just gotten ridiculous. So anyways, back to Foreigner. And that's Lou Gramm, people. Oh, these aren't. That's Lou. Listen to that voice. Really fast. When I saw them, I just gotten back from Japan. I was in the Marines, as you all know if you watch my channel, and I just gotten back from Japan, to California. I was in Southern California. I got back to Southern California from Japan. It was September, no, yeah, September of '85. I saw these dudes at Irvine Meadows Amphitheater. That has been since closed and I guess torn down. I guess it was a outdoor amphitheater, of course. And when I saw them, it was on whatever tour it was for. It was 85 actually. I saw them like October of '85. That's I just came back, and right here, right here behind the drum riser where the keyboard dude's at right there, they had a big ass inflatable jukebox. So when the song first started, the first doom doom, the jukebox started to inflate. It was like your Christmas, the Christmas stuff you have outside that inflates the minions or the dragon, whatever, the inflatables. But this thing was like half. It was like past the drum riser here, past the drum riser on both sides. So it was like from like here to here was the inflatable jukebox, and that was cool. And that shit happened. Everyone's like, ah, screaming their heads off and stuff. So yeah, that was cool. Irvine Meadows, man, great place for a concert. Go, dude. Here's the guitar solo. Pretty cool. Look at his guitar started to smoke. Like smoke came out of it because it's playing so fast. Oh, wait a minute. That's already been done, hasn't it? Never mind. That's what I'm talking about right there. Juke Box Hero, Foreigner, can only be sang, in my opinion, by Lou Gramm. Now, Lou Gramm, he did have, when he left Journey, see, Journey, when he left Foreigner, I got Journey on the brain. When he left Foreigner, he did have a pretty successful solo career. He's still out there now, and from my understanding, he does make guest appearances on certain shows with Foreigner. See, Foreigner, not Journey, and he does sing some songs on the current tour. Now they announced that they were going to retire after I think last year, but Kelly Hansen reconsidered, and now they're out for at least one more year. But see, I don't like that either because you're saying, okay, we're going to retire. This is a farewell tour, a la Motley Crue, a la Kiss. Uh, those two come to mind first thing, and they don't retire. So these fans, we saw Motley Crue. I've been a Crue head for years, since '83. Well, actually '82, when Too Fast for Love on the EP came out, and it's like you're. We spent money. We saw them at Joe Louis Arena before Joe Louis Arena got torn down. We saw them in 2014. Okay, on their farewell tour, and then they had the last show ever at the Staples Center in LA in 2025, I believe it was. New Year's Eve, I believe it was. And then they, signed these legal documents and shit. And then they like, oh well, we've changed our mind. Motley Crue, we do what we want. Bullshit. You want freaking money. And they're getting ready to go out with the Carnival of Sins tour with Tesla and Extreme. Don't care about Motley Crue. I still like Motley Crue, but Vince can't sing shit no more. He actually had 3 strokes a couple of years ago around Christmas time, and he had to rehab. So, kudos for him for getting back on the stage, but he couldn't sing anyways, in my opinion. After Girls, 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 he could not sing at all. So yeah, but a interesting fact here, and it's just when I went and saw Foreigner, that was my first concert at Irvine Meadows Amphitheater when I came back from overseas. And I parked way up close, man. It's like I parked within the first 3 or 4 rows in the parking lot. It took me 2 hours after the show to get out of the freaking parking lot. 2 hours. I sat in traffic. Thankfully, I had gas, but yeah, 2 hours. So now I park as farther away as possible. And everyone gives me shit. The wife, the kids, all give me shit. Why, Dad, are we parking way the hell out here? Because we're closer to the exits. And I'm not the only one. Clark Griswold, National Lampoon's Vacation, a classic. If you haven't watched it yet, watch that sucker. It's a classic. Wally World, he did the exact same thing. He parked as far, and I think it was Rusty. He's like, Dad, why are we parked out here? Because we're closer to the exit, son. No shit. No shit. So anyways, that's my story to why I park like anyone gives a crap. Like no one. It's like I think it's Geico. No. Is it Geico or State Farm that has that commercial or the homeowners and they're like all complaining about stuff, and in one part they ask the cashier because he had more than 10 items, and the old guy goes, do you care? She goes, not really. So I know you guys don't care either, but that's how I roll. That's how I roll. So again, thank you for putting up with me here. I hope you liked Foreigner. See, Foreigner, not Journey. Juke Box Hero. That's one of my favorite songs, and hopefully I can. I know Foreigner is a well-known band, so maybe you guys are already aware, but maybe you're not. So there are a lot of young people out there that don't know the classic rock music stuff. So again, thank you for watching this until the end. Again, like and subscribe, please, if you like this. It's free of charge. Tell your friends, hey, there's this guy. He's kind of funny. He's an idiot sometimes, but he plays some good music. So I would appreciate that. So until we meet again, which will probably be either tomorrow or Tuesday, I might pop a surprise reaction video. And I know you guys are like, yay! Yeah, that's sarcasm. So again, thank you. Like and subscribe, and until we meet again, before that, take care of yourselves and take care of others, please. The world's crazy right now. So, and then if you're interested in the paranormal, I know I'm rambling. I'm not really, but if you're interested in the paranormal, I am a paranormal investigator. I have been for 30 years. So I do have a reaction video channel called Talking Paranormal with the Old Man. I'm the Old Man. And I'm going to be doing a video here shortly for that. So if you're interested in the paranormal, give me a couple hours. It will be uploaded. So again, thank you. And until this time, seriously, until we meet again, bye-bye.